It was mid-October, pre-All Hallows Eve, and we prepared for the happiest event, or at least that's what we chose to believe. Misha invited gishers from all over the globe to attend a glamorous ball in mask and in robe. Sarah, Deb, Kathy, and Anna had planned to go together to recognize each other. We had arranged to wear a feather. So we met up and we all became fast friends. Attending the glamorous ball together made perfect sense. The big night was finally here, and dishes assembled from far and from near. The music started playing and people began to dance. We too hit the dance floor. We wouldn't miss the chance.
The gowns shimmered and the robes flowed as we moved across the floor, new friends all around as we reveled in delight. A sound of weeping could be heard throughout the ball. Puzzled we looked to see whom as to recall. A woman of white stood upon the side wall, looking ever affrighted, her tatters and torn. Veil was missing and dress such a mess, forlornly searching for the love now distressed. Deb ushered her over with a wave and a glance to join the party now full in effect. In a whispering moan she stumbled her words, "Have you seen him?" We shook us to say no, but you're invited to stay forevermore. The music filled the room, and the sounds of rapturous partakers echoed off the walls. Like the beating of wings, though, arose a new sound to make the goers smile in awe. Upon the balcony, sitting there so bold, a dragon lay watching the party-goers frolic throughout the eve. A mighty roar and splendor as he joined the excitement as well, for creatures from across the realms are always welcome at a Gisher's ball.
The room was filled with an eerie atmosphere, and let the people enjoy the evening, that's why they're here. A few hollow and carved pumpkins threw their light into the darkness, into the night, just outside of the door where more people stood, to join the others and the fun if they could. Kathy picked up a skull and thought, someone left this here on the floor, how odd. She took it in both hands and tilted her head, looked at it as if it wasn't dead, and said, "Will you be my date tonight?" That gave another person who came by a fright. But she didn't mean too much by that, and put on top of the skull a hat. Meanwhile, the party was in full swing. The guests were dancing and nobody suspected a thing. But what was happening? What did you hear? Something was off, something felt weird. And soon after it would be clear that nothing is what it seems, I fear.
The party was over, and, drained to the bone, we left with a promise to check in once we're home. First Anna, then Kathy, then Deb all chimed in. But Sarah was silent, and worry set in. Then up popped a tweet. They each sighed a breath. But relief was short-lived as they read about death. The tweet was not authored by their new friend, instead by her husband announcing her end. It must be a prank, some Halloween trick. They each ran to Google and started to click. And there in the print, the story was told. How 2 nights before, when the weather was cold, the ice on the road had caused such a wreck that no one survived. Their friend broke her neck. Through grief and confusion, they read through the news. But something seemed wrong, so they sorted the clues. Awareness set in, and their hearts all near stalled. The wreck had occurred on her way to the ball.